Good morning, students. This session is for class 8th science. Today our topic is synthetic fiber and plastic. Student, this chapter contains two topics, synthetic fiber and you can see here synthetic fiber, and second part is plastic. So first we are going to study about synthetic fiber and then we will study about plastics. Okay. So first, uh, what is synthetic fiber? Student, I hope you know about the word synthetic. Synthetic means you can say something which is made by the human beings or which is artificial is sometimes called synthetic fiber or synthetic. Okay. Fibers are thread like structures, okay, made by different polymers. So synthetic fiber means that polymers which are made by human beings. Okay. So let's start the synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber are similar to natural fiber, are made up of very large units. The large units are called polymers. These are made up by combining many similar or dissimilar small units, and the small units are called monomer. Okay, student. So the synthetic fibers are made up by combining many similar or dissimilar small units. That small units are called monomers. Okay. Now the fibers which are obtained from the natural resources are known as natural fibers. So we can say natural fibers are obtained from plant and animal sources, but synthetic fibers are obtained by chemical processing of petrochemicals. The synthetic fibers can be woven into a fabric just like natural fibers. Okay, and synthetic fibers have a wide range of uses, ranging from many household articles like ropes, buckets, furniture, containers, etc., to highly specialized use in aircraft, ships, spacecraft, healthcare, etc. Okay. So depending upon the types of chemicals used for the manufacture, some synthetic fibers are rayon, nylon, polyester and acrylic. Okay. So you can see here, this is the definition of synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber are the fiber which is made by petrochemicals in factories by human beings. Okay. You can see some synthetic fibers in pictures. Now you can see the name of some synthetic fibers, but in our syllabus there is polyester, there is rayon, there is acrylic and nylon. So we will study only about acrylic, polyester, rayon and nylon in this chapter, which is part of our syllabus. Okay. So let's start with nylon. Okay. So what is nylon? The monomer of nylon is hexamethylene. Okay. Monomer means the smallest unit by which it is made up of. So student, this nylon, the smallest unit is hexamethylene. Now if we add these hexamethylene together and these form a large chain, that will be nylon. Okay. So the polymer of, you can say polymer of hexamethylene is nylon. Okay. So nylon, let's discuss something more about nylon. It was the first fully synthetic fiber and it was prepared from coal, water and air. Okay. So note it down, these are very important point. Nylon is a generic designation from Nylon is a generic designation for a family of synthetic polymer known generally as polyamides, and first produced on February 28, 1935 by Wallace Carothers. Okay. so you can note it down. Now I am giving some more information about nylon, so note these informations. Okay, first one is it was first fully synthetic fiber and it was prepared from coal, water and air. Okay, so let me repeat, it was the first fully synthetic fiber and it was prepared from coal, water and air. Okay, the second point is nylon fibers are strong, elastic, light, lustrous and easy to wash. So you can check this point. It means nylon fibers are strong, मतलब नायलॉन फाइबर बहुत स्ट्रांग होता है, इलास्टिक नेचर का होता है, लाइट मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा वेटेड नहीं, ये हल्का होता है, एंड लस्ट्रस एंड देन इजी टू वॉश, इसको वॉश करना इजी होता है. ओके, नेक्स्ट वन इज नायलॉन फाइबर्स आर यूज्ड टू मेक मेनी आइटम्स लाइक सॉक्स, ropes, tents, toothbrushes, car seats belt, sleeping bags, curtains, etc. So student, these nylon fibers are used to prepare these things. I am repeating, that are socks. We can use these nylon fiber to prepare socks. Then ropes, different types of ropes are made by nylon. Then tents, you have seen tents. Then toothbrushes, you have seen toothbrushes. Okay, then car seat belt, you know about this, car seat belts are made by nylon fiber. Then sleeping bags and curtains. So these are uses. I hope you can see the fibers, nylon fibers in these pictures. Then nylon is used for making parachute and ropes for rock climbing. This is very important point. So parachutes are generally made by using nylon fibers. Okay, and rock climbing, you know, आपने देखा होगा जो रॉक पे चढ़ते हैं, जो माउंटेन क्लाइंबिंग करते हैं, उनके पास डिफरेंट टाइप की रोप्स होती हैं. दैट रोप्स आर मेड बाई nylon fiber. Okay, so this is something about nylon. I am going to repeat the points which you should note. First one is it was first fully synthetic fiber and it was prepared from coal, water and air. Okay, second one is nylon fibers are strong, elastic, light, lustrous and easy to wash. Third one is nylon fiber is used to make many items like socks, ropes, tents, toothbrushes, car seat belts, sleeping bags, curtains, etc. And the last point is nylon is also used for making parachute and rope for rock climbing. Okay, so I hope it is not difficult to note these topic, these sentences. If there is any problem, you can give comment and you can pause this video and note down. You can see some nylon fibers in these pictures, and in this picture you can see the monomer, students. So let me repeat one thing, that is nylon. The monomer of nylon is hexamethylene. This is very important. Or you can say nylon is polymer of hexamethylene. Nylon is polymer of hexamethylene. It was first fully synthetic fiber. It means it was the first fiber which is prepared in laboratory by the human beings successfully by using only petrochemicals. Okay, so I hope you understand about the nylon. Let's start the second point, that is polyester. Okay, so students, you can see in the picture the threads which are made by polyester. These are the different fibers, or this is a fiber which is known as polyester. Now monomer, it means smallest unit of polyester is ester. Okay, so if you connect these ester together, or when it form a long chain, that thread is known as polyester. Okay, so you can the word poly means a large number and ester is the one unit. So large number of ester makes a large chain which is known as polyester. So you can say that polyester is a category of polymers which contains the ester functional group in their main chain. Okay, although there are many polyesters, the term polyester as a specific material most commonly refers to polyethylene terephthalate. Okay, so it means polyester, you can see this, it is a large number of small unit ester, so it forms polyester. So let me give you the characteristics of polyesters, so you can note these characteristics. Okay, the first one characteristic is it remains crisp, wrinkle free, and is easy to wash, so it is quite suitable for making dress materials. You can see here. Okay student, so let me repeat the same sentence. It remains crisp, रिंकल फ्री. आप जानते होंगे रिंकल क्या होता है, जब कपड़े को आप इधर उधर मोड़ते हैं तो उस पर बहुत सारे मार्क्स बन जाते हैं. ओके, फिर उसको आयरन करना होता है तो वो फिर से एकदम सिंपल हो जाता है, एकदम फ्रेश लगने लगता है. तो रिंकल फ्री होता है, इसमें जल्दी रिंकल नहीं पड़ते हैं. देन इजी टू वॉश, इनको साफ़ करना इजी होता है. एंड सो इट इज़ क्वाइट सुटेबल फॉर मेकिंग ड्रेस मटेरियल, और ये ड्रेस मटेरियल बनाने के लिए बहुत ही सुटेबल होता है. ओके, सो आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड. देन सेकेंड पॉइंट इज terylene can be drawn into very fine fibers that can be woven like any other yarn. Okay, so जो टेरिलीन है, टेरिलीन कैन बी ड्रॉन इनटू वेरी फाइन फाइबर्स. सो इनको बहुत ही फाइन फाइबर्स इनका बनाया जा सकता है. ठीक है, जिसको कि डिफरेंट टाइप के यार्न में कन्वर्ट किया जा सकता है. आपको पता होगा यार्न मतलब थ्रेड, धागा जिसको बोलते हैं यार्न. तो इनको बहुत ही फाइन, इनके बहुत ही फाइन यार्न बना सकते हैं. ओके, सो ये भी एक इम्पॉर्टेंट प्रॉपर्टी है. देन पीईटी स्टूडेंट, पीईटी फुल फॉर्म ऑफ पीईटी इज पॉली एथीन टेरेफ्लेट. it is written here polyethylene terephthalate, PET. This full form is very important. Is used for making bottles, utensils, films, wires and many other useful products. So this PET, polyethylene terephthalate, is used for making bottles. इसके बॉटल बनाते हैं, यूटेंसिल्स बना सकते हैं, फिल्म बना सकते हैं, वायर्स बना सकते हैं एंड मैनी अदर यूजफुल प्रोडक्ट, और भी बहुत कुछ रिक्वायरमेंट के अकॉर्डिंग बना सकते हैं. ओके, सो आई होप कि आपको समझ में आया है पॉलिस्टर के बारे में. ओके, सो आई होप यू कैन राइट अबाउट पॉलिस्टर इन योर एग्जामिनेशन. ओके, now we are going to study the third, that is rayon. Okay, so student, monomer or the smallest unit of rayon is cellulose. Okay, I hope you know about cellulose, and you can say that rayon is manufactured regenerated cellulose fibers. means it is manufactured by regenerated or by using large number of cellulose fibers. Because it is produced from naturally occurring polymers, it is neither a truly synthetic fiber nor a natural fiber. It is a semi-synthetic. Okay, so student, because in the preparation of rayon they use some natural raw material that is known as cellulose, so it is not surely called synthetic fiber. It is not actually completely synthetic, or not it is completely natural, but it is in the category of synthetic fiber, because some different type of chemicals are used in preparation of rayon, so it is in category of the artificial or synthetic fiber. Okay, because some chemicals are used in preparation of rayon. Okay, the most important point is rayon is known as artificial silk. Okay, this is very interesting and very important point. So why it is known as artificial silk? Student, the natural silk are very costly. Okay, so the scientists prepared a synthetic fiber which is very similar to the silk. It has all the qualities of silk, and so that it is known as artificial silk, and it is cheaper as compared to the natural silk. So it is easily available for everyone as compared to the natural silk, because natural silk is costly, so it is not available for everybody. Okay, so I am going to tell you the most important characteristics of rayon. Okay, so the first point is it is man-made fiber obtained from natural source called wood pulp. Okay, so rayon are made or obtained from wood pulp. Then second one is it can be dyed in wide variety of colors. So इनको डिफरेंट कलर की डाइड कर सकते हैं, इनको मतलब इनको डिफरेंट कलर्स में ऑब्टेन किया जा सकता है, या इनको डिफरेंट कलर के इनसे फाइबर बनाए जा सकते हैं. ओके, द थर्ड वन इज रेयान इज मिक्सड विथ कॉटन टू मेक बेडशीट और मिक्सड विथ वूल टू मेक कारपेट्स. सो स्टूडेंट्स, rayon can be mixed with different natural fibers, and then it becomes more useful, and it is uses to make bed sheets and carpets. Okay, so I hope you understand the uses of rayon. Let me repeat the same thing. First one is it is man-made fiber obtained from natural source called wood pulp. Second, it can be dyed in varieties of colors. तो इनके डिफरेंट कलर के यार्न इनसे मिल सकते हैं आपको. थर्ड वन इज रेयान इज मिक्सड विथ कॉटन टू मेक बेड शीट्स. कॉटन के साथ इनको मिला के बेड शीट बना सकते हैं. और मिक्सड विथ वूल टू मेक कारपेट्स, इनको वूल के साथ मिला के कारपेट बना सकते हैं. ओके, सो आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट रेयान. रेयान इज known as artificial silk. Okay, this is very interesting or very important point. Then second one is monomer of rayon is cellulose. It means the smallest unit of rayon is cellulose. Then after adding these cellulose together you will get the large, that is polymer, and that is known as rayon. That is very similar to the silk, so it is known as artificial silk, because it in preparation of rayon there is use of chemicals, so it is in category of synthetic fiber, but there is also use of some natural raw material, so it is not completely synthetic nor completely natural, but it is a semi synthetic fiber, and it is very useful when it is mixed with cotton and wool, and we can prepare bed sheets and carpets from that mixture. Okay, so student, I hope you understand and you enjoyed this session. I hope you are well, so keep studying, revise these sessions by yourself, Keep studying. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much. Students, our next topic is acrylic. So let's study about acrylic. What is acrylic? So the monomer of acrylic is polyacrylonitrile. Okay, this one is the monomer, polyacrylonitrile. Polyacrylonitrile, it means this is the smallest unit. Okay, so must remember the monomer of acrylic. Now in these pictures you can see the different acrylic fibers. Okay, here acrylic fiber or synthetic fiber are man-made from a polymer that is known as polyacrylic nitrile with an average molecular weight of 1 lakhs about 900 monomer units. Okay, now you can see the uses of acrylic in these pictures. Okay, so let us discuss more about acrylic. Acrylic is also synthetic fiber and which is known as which is very durable and affordable. Okay, this fiber is very durable and affordable because it is low in price. So we are going to discuss more about acrylic. Okay, so you can note these things. Acrylic used to make fibers because it is a synthetic fiber. It is used to prepare different type of materials you can see in these pictures. Then it is also used in preparation of resins, paints, etc. So acrylic is also known as plexiglass, is a versatile plastic material with a variety of purposes and benefits available in a spectrum of colors and opacities. Acrylic plastic was first produced in 1928 and brought to the market by Röhm and Hess company around 1933. It was initially used during World War II for products such as airplane windows, canopies and turrets. Okay. Today's acrylic is most commonly sold in sheets of various thickness but can also be found in forms such as rods or tubes and styles such as forest, minard or non-glare. Not only is acrylic available in many shapes and sizes, they can also be molded and colored to fit specific applications. No matter what option-based suit you need, acrylic will provide a cost-effective, durable material for your project. Okay, so I hope you understand about acrylic. So let me repeat, acrylic is a synthetic fiber and the monomer of acrylic is given here. Okay, means acrylic is made by the units like this. You can see different fibers shown in these pictures. These are the acrylic fiber. Also acrylic plastics are available in the market, which are used to prepare windows of aeroplane. And acrylic is very useful because it is cost effective and durable material. Okay, so I hope you understand about acrylic. So student, thank you for joining this session. Okay, we will continue with plastic in next session. Thank you very much.